It's a joy, anger, sorrow, and happiness.
Nice.
And okay, so I'm gonna start from my process of making sculpture. So most of the time I make everything by very simple method. And I take bamboo clay, make a coils, and adding each layer one by one. I don't have any expensive tools and it's very basic carving tools you can get from any type of the art material shop. And my most important tool is my fingers and hands, so I don't really mind if I don't have anything. Yeah, I have my hands and clay, that'll be like enough. Not things to make something. And I was really loving like touching and making something clay when I was in when I was like little. So it really clicked to me. It's more I could be more direct to the material, other than other way of expressing myself. And yeah, so I guess without having any doubt, I was like, oh, so this is my thing. And yeah, so I don't really have like certain way to express why this have to be this and that, but I just knew.
Perfect. Yeah, I will follow you.
This is Doraemon, you know, the Japanese animation.
Yes.
Yeah, which everybody love, and of course I love it, and my daughter loves it too. You know, I'm studying the shape and the outline. So maybe I can mimic that outline into my sculpture. It's not a serious game. Okay, so This is the new series. You see, I think you are kind of familiar with this form. And then I'm sure you've been seeing these type of gesture in the town, and which is about the people with kind of faint with the drug, and if we are supposed to live in the most wealthiest country and the most powerful and the most advanced and well-being and everything supposed to be like every humankind could deserve this all the happiness should be. But in the reality is we see many sadness. Of course, that's we can't do anything. It's a part of us. So, but I just realized, okay. So what's the most shocking thing that I've been seeing within a couple of years, and I couldn't really erase from my mind to seeing these people. So I call this a portrait. This could be my self-portrait, and this could be your portrait. And I'm going to explain why. So I was like, I was kind of a little naive, I guess. So I was like wondering, who you are and what we live, why, and it's general question, I guess, maybe middle age crisis. But trying to find the reason of life, and then I wanted. It's always question about the top question of life. And so I wanted to tackle with this theme and express myself, who I am, and how I express that interpreting into self-portrait. Then after all those pieces I make is kind of, I could say as a self-portrait, but I never really made my self-portrait as a work. So after many layers of consideration, I choose to name this piece as a self-portrait, and it's made by 108 Link. It's kind of fragile, but you can kind of manage to move. This really chain is amazing. You can move. You can make any shape. Could be any phone, which is great. I love it, and everybody love it. The number 108 is supposed to be it's like it's a bad spirit that will ruin your life in the Buddhist teaching not to do it. So it's like also basically all Buddhist people knows. I'm not Buddhist, by the way, but it's for example, maybe there's like a different number in different religion, but it's to me it's easy for me to really say 108 is kind of common, known to Japanese in culture that all 108 is your sin. But that's a proof of the human. So if you lose even one of it, to me, it's like you not become a human. So that's why I make 108 links and put all together as one, and name it as a portrait. If I'm like a strong believer in Christianity, maybe I'll come up with like other numbers, like you're saying, like 13 chains, link of chains. But that's represent yourself. Then that's your number. And so maybe if you ask me to make a 1,000 chain because 1,000 is my favorite number, then I'll make you 1,000 link of chain. But that's how I take it. Okay, so there's another chain. Actually, this is quite symbolic to me too, but this is called More Than Enough. It's approximately like 7 feet. So you remember by that time we are supposed to have a certain amount of space in between us. So I wanted to make something that could measure us, and something that separate us, visualize. And I think that was a rare moment that we see the separation and the self territory visually. And so I wanted to turn this like a weird feeling of like visualizing like the boundary, and it was quite fun to see how we normally really don't realize how much we bounce in and out into other territories. So it's really vulnerable and really naive. But I think having a self, like the visible territory, is another form of expressing your naiveness. Mm-hmm. Because in your territory you have a sense of protection.
Yes.
And either way, you become more violent for your art or you don't want it to really be part of a big group. But it's so this is all interpretation of having that sense of territory.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be really used. It's just image.
Okay, let's make a final message.
Okay. I hope you enjoy watching and being and listening to me and about my work, and I'm gonna keep making whatever my heart direct me to. But as time goes by, I think most important thing is how much I appreciate my surrounding, and even though what I make and my issues and themes are dark, but I'm not trying to really put you into the dark side, but rather it's all appreciation of ourself and everybody else, and from the ancient time to the future. I just wanted to prove I'm the part of a whole universe, just a tiny particle. But like, I hope I make some of the effect to other people, and I want to share this appreciation for our life. So that's my cause, and that's what I want to share with everybody. Thank you so much.